Hi, I'm Representative Mark Mustio. I would like to welcome you to my Senior Expo that I'm hosting with Senator Matt Smith. This is something that we do on an annual basis. In the past, I've done it with Senator Pippy, and since Matt's been elected recently to the Senate, we've been able to work together on a lot of projects, and we wanted to, I think, show something that's not being shown in Washington, D.C., that a Republican and a Democrat can work together to improve the district.
Yeah, I think that's right, and I'm very honored to work with Representative Mustio on a whole host of issues, particularly today, the Senior Expo and joining forces. And as Representative Mustio said, as you said, I think people are frustrated and they want to see Republicans and Democrats working together to solve problems rather than just score political points. And that's why I think it's really effective for us to join forces here in Moon Township for the community and offer services, a one-stop shop, if you will, for seniors on how they can be assisted by the state, how they can be assisted various ways by the federal government, by the local governments, by libraries. I think it's a really unique opportunity to join forces and continue the work that we've done over the first 10 months of my term as a state senator in joining forces to do a shredding event that was very well received, and we look forward to doing another one and working on issues, substantive issues like saving the 9/11. We worked together to preserve about $200,000 in state funding to go directly to saving the 9/11, and that was something Representative Mustio worked on the House side, I worked on the Senate side, in a bipartisan way to accomplish.
And one of the other areas that we've worked really closely on has been issues surrounding the airport. And two significant issues recently, one brought to us by constituents, which is really nice to see that process work. When a constituent comes and says, hey, we hunted on the airport property for decades and we're not able to do that any longer, we were able to work together with the Airport Authority, you being on the Airport Authority board, working with County Executive Rich Fitzgerald, and was able to set up a program, a pilot program, to open it up for archery hunting this year, and we're in the process of just rolling that out now as we speak. And then more importantly, I think from a financial standpoint, improving the airport's financial situation is the drilling that Consul will be doing for the Marcellus shale gas.
Yeah, and I think in both situations, I mean, particularly the hunting example, that was something that last year, Representative Mustio, you took the lead on, hearing directly from constituents about frustrations relative to airport hunting. We worked together, worked with the county, worked at various governmental levels with the Airport Authority to come up with a solution to address the problem. And we have a pilot program in existence right now. Hopefully that will prove to be very successful here over the next couple of months. We'll be able to expand it, look at different ways that we can offer additional opportunities. But it's a great example, I think, of the constituents coming to you last year, expressing frustration, Representative Mustio really taking the lead on the issue, bringing it to my attention initially, working with the airport, working with Rich Fitzgerald, and then coming and bringing all parties together to find a solution to the problem. And you deserve a lot of credit for hearing from your constituents last year and bringing it to everyone's attention, everyone who could really move the ball forward on the issue.
And just so there's no confusion with the viewing public, we're not talking about hunting on the operations section of the airport. The Airport Authority has thousands of acres of land outside as a buffer of the airport operations center. So we're talking about that land that's been hunted for decades.
Yeah, and won't interfere with operations, as you said, and it's really something that I think we can, in a creative way, offer to constituents as a potential benefit. Deer hunting is such a rich tradition in Western Pennsylvania, something that working with the county we can certainly offer.
And then the Marcellus shale drilling, I think, is going to be a huge opportunity for us.
And one of the things we've worked on for years at the airport is try to lower the cost of operation. And that is one way just in the last couple weeks, we've been able to lower the fees that airlines have to pay. So it'll make the airport more attractive.
Senator Smith, I want to thank you for hosting this with me this year. And let's get out and talk to some of the vendors and see what information they have to offer our seniors. I'm happy to be here with Rachel Schneider from the Greater Pittsburgh Area Food Bank. Thank you for participating. And please let people know where you're located, your main headquarters, and then how you interact with the other local food pantries in southwestern Pennsylvania.
Sure. Thank you for having us here. We really appreciate it. We're always happy to help and give information about what we do to folks in the area. The food bank is a main central facility that's located in Duquesne, Pennsylvania, down the road from Kennywood. But we do service 11 counties in southwestern Pennsylvania, and we have hundreds of member agencies that help us do that, including many in your district and Senator Smith's district as well. So typically our facility in Duquesne is sort of the central warehouse where we store, collect food, distribute it to our member agencies, and get it out to people in need.
And you also facilitate some programs for people as far as helping them to cook, buy, and eat properly.
Yes, absolutely. Nutrition is something very important, specifically for seniors as well, because they're taking medications. If they don't get proper nutrition, it might the medication doesn't have proper efficacy for working and helping as well. So for children as well, it's important to get proper nutrition to learn. So we have nutritionists and AmeriCorps members and other folks that go out into the community at schools and after-school programs and other places where we teach children how to cook. Simple things along with the recipes for that food as well. We also have at our direct produce distributions, Produce to People, we give out recipes with that use the products that we're giving out, nutritious recipes that people can use with the food that we're giving them.
The people in the viewing area are probably familiar with the West Allegheny Food Pantry over in
West
the North
Hills?
Fayette,
Yep.
In the North Fayette area, and
Oh,
there's
yes,
also the
yes.
West Hills Food Pantry here in Moon Township. How does the Greater Pittsburgh Area Food Bank interact with those two?
Those two food pantries are member agencies of ours. So they are able to get food free or at a reduced cost from our warehouse from being a member agency. And also different benefits such as those recipes I was talking about. We provide them with those recipes as well so they can give those out to the people that they're serving as well.
I think we were able to facilitate several years ago some computer systems to interact online with the Greater Pittsburgh Food Bank. Would that be right, to do some ordering or things like that?
Yes, we have an online inventory and ordering system that people can use.
Well, again, I want to thank you for being here today. Maybe you could give the viewers your website address and
Sure.
a contact phone number in the event maybe they want to help volunteer as well. You're accepting that?
Absolutely,
Sure, right?
yes, we are. We're always looking for volunteers, people who can donate their time, their money, or their voice to speak out against hunger. So you can get more information at www.pittsburghfoodbank.org, or you can call us at 412-460-3663.
Thank you very much, Rachel.
Thank you,
I
Representative
appreciate it.
Mustio. Appreciate it.
I'm with Mr. Feeney from the Allegheny County District Attorney's Office, who helps coordinate programs for elder abuse in Allegheny County. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. We started this, Mr. Sapel and I started this in 2006. And of course, it's now 7 years, and it's worked out very well. I travel all over the county, speaking to senior citizens groups, such as AARP, civic groups, women's groups are very big on this, and it's Senior Citizens High Rise. And last year, for example, I spoke at 120 places.
What types of abuse are you warning them about?
Mostly telephone scams. And then we run into construction scams, where the guy says, "I'll fix your roof for you." The person's too old to go up and look at the roof, so they take his word for it. They give him a certain amount of money down. They leave and never come back again.
Oh my.
So that's done. We've been very lucky on that one. We've been pretty good. But the other scams you get is a telephone, computer, mail. The telephone seems to be the most popular. The calls are coming from Canada, Nigeria, India, Dominican Republic. And they invade Allegheny County, and I'm sure all over the country. But you try to educate them to tell them what to look for and how to act when they do call. And so far we've been very successful.
And what do we tell them to look for when they call?
When they ask you for your Social Security number, bank card number, checking account number, that's a tip to hang up.
And your advice would be to never give that out over the phone?
Never. You never give it to anybody. The only thing that I tell the people, if they made a call to a store or to a doctor's office, they're willing to give information up. It's when they call them, you hang up. The best filter is an answering machine, because once they call the answer machine, they find out they called one, they hang up. So it's much easier.
Gotcha.
So I tell a lot of people if they could get an answer machine, that'll keep them without getting in trouble.
If there's been an unfortunate situation where a senior citizen, or really anyone,
Yes.
has been the victim of a scam,
Yes.
whether it be a telephone or the contractor situation you indicated earlier, what is their next step? How do they
They should
go
make a
about
police
trying to
report
okay.
immediately. Make a police report. I've been very fortunate to get money back in their account, restore it, because the banks know that they made a mistake. And the banking business today in Allegheny County is very competitive. They don't want to lose them as a customer. So they will bend over backwards to help them out, which is good. And it helps them, so it saves them an awful lot of headache. But you notify the police immediately what happened. So they make a police report, and if they have homeowners insurance or whatever insurance they have, they may be covered if they don't recover.
So they should also contact their insurance
Absolutely,
company as well.
absolutely, yes. Tell somebody. I always tell them to tell somebody what happened, because it could happen to them or happen to somebody else. Now, if they know you got it scammed, I could be scammed. So you pass it around, and you pass the word around, and it's worked out very well.
So don't be embarrassed that you've been
Never.
caught by a scam.
Never.
Use
The
that situation to
smartest people in
educate
the world are
others.
scammed. That's they get scammed all the time, and they're very bright. They're PhDs, and they get scammed. They're very clever people.
We're hearing recently that with the rollout of the Affordable Care Act,
Yes.
that there's been some concern with these con artists
Yes.
calling over the phone,
Yes.
asking for that information as
Yes.
it relates to health care.
Exactly.
Are you seeing that as well?
Yes, I have not run into it as much as other areas, but I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. And you tell them that. Don't give any information to anybody on the phone. If they want your information, tell them to send you a note, a letter. For example, we had a case where a woman was called. She's sought by the Social Security office. Well, the Social Security office doesn't call anybody. They just send you a note of what you're getting, how much you're being taxed. Do it that way. They did it that way. And she gave the information out on the phone. And once they get your Social Security number,
It's all
it can
over.
end anywhere. Anywhere. There was one girl lost her card in California. It ended up in 80 countries.
Oh my.
So they travel. They travel.
Well, I want to thank you for being here participating
This
today.
has
I think
been
it's
a
a
great
valuable
event.
resource for our seniors and the general public as a whole.
I'm glad I could do it.
And would you please, again, give contact information for the public so that they know how they can reach your department?
Well, what I would do if you needed to get in touch with me is call the Allegheny County District Attorney's Office. And it's 412-350-4400. Ask for Mike Feeney, and they'll get in touch with me right away, because I have a cell phone and it answers 24 hours a day.
Thank you very much, Mike, for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Susie Ruskin. I'm here from the Moon Township Public Library, and we're here today to talk to seniors about what they can do with their library card. At the Moon Township Public Library, of course, we have lots of books, but we also have things like movies, books on CD, and we also have a new thing. It's called a Playaway, which is actually a little preloaded MP3 player that people can plug in. They can just get it out of the library, you just plug your headphones in and you can go. We also have lots of services that we have at the library, including computer programs that we have that you can come to the library and you can schedule an appointment and meet with our public services librarian. And when you meet with her, she'll be able to go over whatever it is you're really looking to learn, whether it's learning how to use your email, or if you want to learn how to use Microsoft Word, or if you just want to be able to get on the internet and learn how to search, we can teach you all of those things. We also have at the library lots of new electronic services that we have. We have ebooks that we've had for a few years, and we have two different services at Moon Township Public Library where you can get ebooks. You can either get them through Overdrive, or we have a separate system that's called Access 360, where you can also get books with your Moon Township Public Library card. You can do that right from home. You don't actually have to come to the library for that. You can go to our website and then just click on the tab that says ebooks, and then you can get that information. At the library, we also have free music that you can download. It's called Freegal. And people, with your library card, you can download 3 songs a week, and then those songs you actually get to keep. You never have to return them or worry about fines or anything with that. We also have several groups at the library that seniors can use. We have a special book club that's called the PALS Book Club that meets on the 3rd Thursday of the month. And they are a group of seniors who meet to discuss a book. They meet once a month. We also have a knitting group who meets on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. And then we also have a genealogy group that also meets at the library. And we also always have lots of other programs that are going on. You can always come into the library and pick up our newsletter, or you can go online and see what we have. If you want more information about the library, you can go to www.moonlibrary.org, or you can call us at 412-269-0334.
Hi, I'm Laurie Baker. I'm with the Pennsylvania Patient Safety Authority, and we collect medical errors in the state from hospitals, ambulatory surgery centers, birthing centers, and abortion facilities. What makes Pennsylvania unique from other states that have reporting systems is that we collect what are called serious events, events that actually harm the patient, and we also collect near misses. This is 96% of what we get, and these near misses we feel we can learn from as much as anything else. And so the reason we come to the senior health fairs is because we feel the senior population needs to learn more about the healthcare system, because they were the ones that were taught you don't talk back to the doctor, you don't question the doctor, you just do what he says. And we're really trying to get this population to ask more questions, to speak up, if you will. And all of our tips, they are on a variety of different topics. And one of our most recent ones that you might not even think of, I mean, of course you'll think of medication errors and you'll think of wrong site surgery, but we also have consumer tips on distractions, which you might not think when you're in the hospital, that when someone comes in to talk to the doctor or the nurse, they're actually causing a distraction which may impede your medical care. So all of these tips are on our website, and we also have a DVD that's available to senior community centers out there that's about 30 minutes of a PowerPoint that gives all the information on the tips specifically targeting senior citizen population. So if you're interested in more information, all of this information is on our website at www.patientsafetyauthority.org, and our phone number is 717-346-0469. Thank you.
I'm Gwen Ogle, and I live in Moon Township, and I'm here representing Lifespan Incorporated, and we are a provider through the Allegheny County Office on Aging, and we provide home-delivered meals, and we provide case management, and we have many senior centers, and we are dedicated to helping the life of a senior. We cover this part of Allegheny County from Homestead around the river to the Swickley Bridge. We have not much out in this area, but we hope in the future to have a nice senior center out here for help a lot of these people. As you can see, the number of seniors that are here today proves that there's a lot that we do, and there's a lot that many do to try to help their life. You know, the one thing about being a senior is you have to have a little stimulation. You get pretty tired of staying home alone. And that's what we try to provide, the stimulation, the nutrition, and everything that most seniors need. I'm a volunteer. I am not a staff member, and I also volunteer in other ways. I work with the Allegheny County Office on Aging. I volunteer with the Pennsylvania Council on Aging, and I also do some with adult day services. So I have a wide range, but it's all for those old people, I say, because I'm not one of them yet, so I have to try to help them out. So that's sort of where I come from, and if you have any questions, you can call 412-464-1300, and you can ask for any service that you think that you could need. We can always give you other, reference you for other things that we don't cover, but would cover for aging. And we have a website, which you can also contact too. So that's where I'm here from, and I hope that maybe more people will be in touch with us so that we can be helpful to them. Thank you.
My name is Michael Murphy. I'm the Assistant Director for Allegheny County Veteran Services. I am here with Representative Mustio and State Senator Smith for their senior fair. My job is from Allegheny County. I work for Allegheny County and I work for you, the veteran. We have an array of benefits we assist in getting for you. Allegheny County itself, we do the emergency assistance for veterans when they're in need. We do aid and attendance for the veteran and his spouse, the widow. We also do aid and attendance for those who are in nursing home care. And that is a big asset to the senior citizens, veterans who are entitled to that program. Allegheny County not only does the emergency assistance benefits, we do the death benefit fund, and we also procure and distribute more than 180,000 flags every year for Memorial Day. So your loved one, when you see that flag on the grave around Memorial Day, it came from our office, Allegheny County. Not only does Allegheny County have Veterans Affairs officers, every county in the state has Veterans Affairs offices. So if you're not from Allegheny County, you can go to your home county and they will contact you by telephone. The state benefits that we assist with go from emergency assistance, anything associated with the state of Pennsylvania's Military and Veterans Affairs. We can assist with filing those claims and getting them ready. There's a Child Welfare Foundation for children who are in need, as long as they had a wartime service veteran as a parent. If their parents are deceased, there's educational benefits for them if they were killed in the war or died during wartime service. We also have federal benefits. Of course, federal benefits are very complicated, and they scare you more than anybody else. You as a veteran, when you receive a application for aid and attendance, for one, the veteran is entitled to aid and attendance. The veteran spouse is entitled to aid and attendance. The aid and attendance is a program that allows the veteran to receive benefit from the federal government, VA, for care while he's in a nursing care facility. If the spouse is in a nursing care facility, the VA will assist in help paying for that care as long as you had wartime service and you had honorable discharge. And your total asset is less than $80,000, you can be eligible for that benefit. There's also a benefit for non-service connected pension for wartime service veterans again, and they have to have income limitations. Don't ask me the number of the amount, but it's geographically figured by the VA. Anytime you have a question, you can call our office, the Allegheny County Veterans Affairs. Our number is 412-621-4357. We also have a website. It's www.alleghenycounty.pa.us. We have our information on our website. Also, the Pennsylvania Military and Veterans Affairs has a website for the state of Pennsylvania. It's www.dmva.pa.us. That also has a list of eligibilities and or benefits that are available to Pennsylvania veterans. And of course, the federal government website is www.va.gov. So you can get on any one of those websites and find out what benefits you may be entitled to. And you have it. We had a wonderful day here. You have a good day, and God bless you. Thank you very much for your service.
Hi, I'm Karen, and I'm here with Sewickley Valley YMCA, and
I'm Celeste.
And we're here to talk to you today about senior programming. We offer a variety of senior programs here for residents in the Sewickley, Moon, Ambridge, and Cornell, Coriopolis area. Our facility is located in Sewickley, right across from Sewickley Hospital. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of our programs. We have 2 pools that we offer swimming classes and arthritis classes for our senior population. These classes are available to members of the Y as well as non-members of the Y. So although we'd love to have you as a member, you don't have to be to come and take some of these classes. We also offer land classes that are geared for those over 55. We have way too many to speak of, so if you need more information on that, you can give us a call and we'll be happy to share that. Celeste is going to talk to you a little bit about our social programs, something new to us in the last 2 years. So I'm going to pass the mic to Celeste.
Thanks, Karen.
You're welcome.
Hi. We have a large senior population at the Sewickley Y, and we've started a group within the Y called our Sterling Circle. Whether you're a member or not, as long as you're 55 or above, you're welcome to join. Some of the things we do are bus excursions, monthly luncheons. We have a USO dance coming up November 9th, where we transform our large gym into a USO dance hall. There's beverages and hors d'oeuvres sold, raffle prizes. It's free to non-members. It's $3. It's free to members. It's $3 for non-members. We also offer a free chair Zumba class, as well as Crafts with Carol. There is a $5 fee to cover the products there. We look forward in the future to having many other senior events. They're very well received and would love to have you come and visit. Thank you so much.
So at the Y, our mission is to build healthy spirit, mind, and body based on Christian principles and to improve the quality of life for children, individuals, and families in the Quaker Valley, Cornell, Ambridge, and Moon school districts. We'd love to see you at the Y. If you have any questions or need any more information, please give us a call at 412-741-9622 or check out our website at www.sewickleyymca.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Senator Smith for co-hosting the Senior Expo this year with me, and we'll see you next time on Legislative Report.